introducing our governor-designate Prairie Real. It's been a long road, but let's rewind just a little bit to get to know her a little bit more. Prairie was raised on the Space Coast in Titusville, Florida. She's always been smart and motivated. So much so, she graduated from Astronaut High School with a year of college already completed. That meant she was able to graduate from college in just 3 years with her bachelor's. So what do you do when you're a year ahead on your studies? Do you start work early? No. Not when you have the heart to give that Prairie does. She, as a young lady just out of college, Prairie joined the Peace Corps, and she taught in rural Morocco. That was her first experience out of college. But after that life-changing experience, she returned to Florida and began teaching. Being a lifelong learner, she went on to earn her master's in education leadership. In 2005, she accepted a job teaching math at this new school, Legacy Middle School in Orlando. Most of you know that she was the Builders Club advisor and met some Kiwanis named Jeremy at that point. But that's a much longer story for another day. What you may not know is that she also coached the girls' basketball team to a county championship, having never played basketball herself. The kids needed a coach, so she stepped up and did the job that needed to be done. Prairie began her Kiwanis career as an honorary member of the East Orange County Kiwanis in 2005. The day she became a full member was the same day she was appointed as club secretary. Apparently it was a good appointment because she jumped all in and went on to earn distinguished secretary that year. Shortly after that, she added the role of treasurer as well. A few years later, she served as the president. She was not only distinguished, but she led the club to be runner-up for Club of the Year that year. That year, she grew the membership from 37 members to 45 members, with the key focus to better serve the 25 service leadership programs that the club supported. In 2011 and 12, she was the Distinguished Lieutenant Governor. That year, in all of the Florida District, 2 clubs were built. Both of them were built by Prairie in Division 10. She and I have had the honor of working with Dr. Will Bleckman when we served as co-chairs for Young Children Priority 1 and the Youth Services Committee. Prairie was recognized as the outstanding chair by Todd Smith for her work as the education chair, having planned an amazing slate of workshops for the 2017 DCON. Unfortunately, we missed that DCON that year. Very fortunately, the reason was because we were caring for our daughter Skylar, who had just been born. Oh yeah, Prairie and I happened to have 4 amazing kids. I didn't notice them running around. You may have met Xander, Noah, Skyla, and Raheem this morning at the House of Delegates, or had the opportunity to interact with them as they entertained you. And to no one's surprise, Prairie has also been the class mom and the T-ball coach and the Cub Scout den mom. Prairie's been working tirelessly to build a team and plan for an awesome year of service and fellowship. She has the passion and the heart to lead the Florida District to new heights as we serve the children of the world. Oh, and for those of you that were placing bets, Prairie became governor first. Please join me in welcoming the 2023-24 Florida District Governor, Prairie Real. Little Prairie, also known as Skylar Rio, has the same energy, smile, and I-can-do attitude as her mom, just a slightly shorter package. Let's try that one more time. Please welcome your new governor, Prairie Real.
I know. It was. Oh, you actually got it? Oh, that's great.
You had to have a little fun with that, right?
Yeah.
Good evening, Kiwanians. I hope you are enjoying this amazing convention. Am I right? I want to start out by saying everything is awesome. There are so many awesome things happening in the Florida District. Clubs are creating new projects to support Governor Sharon's project of Cops and Kids, with cops and kids reading together. Key Club has grown to over 22,000 members in the Florida District alone. Kiwanis clubs around the district are being innovative to create and improve initiatives, service projects, and fundraisers. You are awesome. Together we will build upon the great work you and the leaders before us have done to form a stronger district, to help even more children and communities. We will do this by achieving 5 goals in the coming year. First, we are going to focus on strengthening clubs in the district that have an awesome impact in their communities, but are struggling with the number of members who are able to support these projects. Next, we will open 15 new Kiwanis clubs to increase our reach throughout the district. Additionally, we will sponsor 27 new service leadership programs across the 5 levels. Furthermore, we will improve our relationships with all parts of the Kiwanis family through strongly supporting our service leadership programs and increasing our interclubbing with Kiwanis clubs throughout the district. Finally, the next 2 years, we will support kids in the foster care system through various projects and services through the program Building Family Connections, Fostering a Brighter Future. Now, the first 2 goals relate to membership. I like to think of membership as a 3-legged stool. Each of the legs of the stool of member retention, club strengthening, and club opening are all important and necessary to support the children in our communities. Let's think of treating membership initiatives like organizing a service project through planning, implementation, and follow-up, because each new member in Kiwanis increases the impact of your club by 106 children, every member. Building new clubs and even strengthening existing clubs can be a daunting task. In addition to the existing programs like 2 for 2, which is working great for many clubs throughout the district, we are also building a network to help with these tasks. We have divided the district into 6 zones and recruiting members to lead these zones, your divisions, and your clubs in the areas of strengthening existing clubs and opening new clubs. You can step up to lead a zone in club opening or club strengthening. You can volunteer to make calls and set appointments for the team on the ground. Do you like research and data collection? We're looking for team members who will search online for potential Kiwanis members by looking at leaders and business owners, as well as identify the right communities for this new club. There is something for everyone on this team. At this time, I would like everyone who is part of our membership team, either as a zone leader, division leader, or club membership chair to please stand up. I want to say thank you for stepping up to ensure that we have enough members to support the vast needs in our communities. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's going to be a great year. Currently, a fourth of the clubs in the district are below 15 members. These clubs are like family. They need our help. Come, join our fun team to support these clubs by reaching out to me, Todd Smith, the membership chair, or your lieutenant governor. And if you have never been part of a club opening team, you are missing out. It's so fun and inspirational to get a group of new Kiwanis members in the room together with a passion for helping and the flooding of new ideas and opportunities. A goal of 15 new clubs is nothing without a plan. We have the plan and process in place to achieve these goals. We just need you to make it happen. Let's build a better world through bringing Kiwanis to communities who need us. That not only applies to Kiwanis clubs, but also increasing our reach in schools that are not currently being supported through our service leadership programs. I was introduced to the K family through service leadership programs, but not in the way that many people imagine. As a teacher at a brand new school, my assistant principal asked me to be the Builders Club advisor. I had never heard of Builders Club and never even heard of Kiwanis. Dave Schmidt, the subordinate Kiwanis member, was in that same meeting, and he explained that Builders Club was an organization that focused on creating leaders through community service. In just one meeting, I was hooked. And like the 106 other new members that Dave Schmidt recruited into Kiwanis, I understood that Kiwanis was about helping kids. At that time, my Kiwanis club had 25 members, and we sponsored, like Jeremy said, 25 service leadership programs. It was the Kiwanis Club of East Orange County's vision that students in all schools should have a club where they can join to find a sense of belonging and discover the love of serving others. We need to bring this opportunity to more schools throughout the district. Who here likes middle schoolers? Right, I didn't think so. I do have a heart for Builders Club because middle school, oh, it's rough. As a middle school teacher, I saw that those kids were struggling through different emotions and finding their way of who they are. Let's help them find their sense of belonging in Builders Club. A lot of time we talk about service leadership programs in schools, but I also want to encourage clubs to look into starting a new action club as well to support adults with disabilities. Who has an action club? Yes. Great. Many of you have met Rick and Nicole wandering around. There's some other action club members that I met this weekend. Spending time with every moment with these individuals is such an inspiration and a whole lot of fun. While there are already hundreds of service leadership programs throughout the district, our goal is to build 27 new service leadership programs. That's an average of 1 per division. If you have any questions, we have an amazing district committees who can support you to build and strengthen service leadership programs. I encourage the entire club, rather than just the advisors, to be involved with these SLPs that you support. Which brings me to our next goal, to build better relationships through the K family. This includes increasing support and partnerships with our service leadership programs, and even better relationships from club to club as we interclub on projects and activities together. Let's bring that back as a common practice in our divisions. And let's build. About 9 years ago, a speaker came to our Kiwanis meeting to share the huge need for foster parents. This presentation changed our lives. Jeremy and I started out by being on the advisory council for a local foster care organization. Then we pursued giving respite, which is like free babysitting to help support foster families. Finally, we opened our home and our hearts to become foster parents. Through the years, we have learned a lot about the foster care system and the many ways we can support some of the most vulnerable children in the Florida district. This is why we are focusing on building family connections to foster a brighter future, with a goal of completing 100 projects throughout the district in the coming year. Can we do it? Yes. Good. Not everyone needs to become a foster parent, so you're okay there. Day and Delvin have created a wealth of resources to help your club find the best ways to support these vulnerable children in your communities. Please reach out to them to find ways to support these kids who desperately need our help. The goals I spoke about might sound familiar in many ways because our vision has been consistent throughout the years, focused on membership, service leadership programs, and children. What is new are the innovative tools and ideas we are using in order to achieve these goals. Everyone in here could tell me a story of something awesome your club has done to support your communities. Kiwanis, through Kiwanians, are making a positive impact on the lives of so many. Hold on to that Kiwanis moment that you have when things are getting difficult or mundane, and remember the reason why we are in Kiwanis. The children in your communities need you to build a better world for them. But always remember, you are not alone. We are a team dedicated to changing the world, one child and one community at a time. And everything is awesome when we work as a team. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of this awesome convention.